Okay, now that we have SQL Server installed and ready to go, we are going to look at how to log in from home. So I'm starting up SQL Server Management Studio using the shortcut link that we added to our taskbar, but if you did not add that shortcut link, just open up your Windows and type in SQL Server Management, and it should be up there in the best match zone. You may or may not start with the server name already in here, so I'm going to show you how to find the server name if you don't have it. So if you do not see your PC name / SQL Express there, you may have to hit this right-hand drop-down arrow, go to Browse for More, and under the Local Servers tab, unfold the Database Engine foldout, and you should see your server name there. I'm assuming you've only installed SQL once. If you've installed it twice, in your effort to try to get things working, maybe you tried it a few times, maybe you have an older version of SQL Server on your machine, you might have to experiment to find this, and if so, you'll likely have been prompted while installing SQL Server in the first place for a database instance name. That'll be the one you're looking for. The default is SQL Express. If you've been prompted for an instance name, use that instance name. Then you click OK, and it will fill in that text box for us. On your home machines, you do not have to change the authentication type or server type. You want Windows authentication on your home machine. You can click Connect now, and we're logged in. Doesn't look much different except for over here on the left-hand side in our Object Explorer. You may notice that there are a bunch of folders populated, and you can see that we're connected to a server here by the same name as the server name we had in that text box not long ago. There's other information here, version and who is logged in, but that's not important at this very moment. All we're concerned about is this database foldout. Now there's more we could do. We could go into security here, find your login, and do some other work here. But before we do that, first we need a database. So when we unfold the databases folder here, there's no user databases in here yet. There are other databases under these subfolders, and they're system ones, and you don't really want to mess with them. So here we're going to right click on the databases folder and select New Database. And then just type in home database for this one. I find that when working with multiple labs, students have an easier time creating a different database for each lab. So when you do lab 3 at home, lab 1 and 2 will be done in class, so it won't be necessary there. But lab 3, when you do it at home, you'll right click databases, go New Database, and type in something like lab 3, and you'll have another database in your databases folder. So you're logged into a server, and the server can host multiple databases. Now we don't currently need the lab 3 one, so I'm going to delete it. Okay, and we're going to work with home database from this point forward. You can find your username, the one that you log into your computer with. Go to your properties, and then under default database, you can select the home database that we just created. Then click OK, and now whenever you log in, that'll be the one that your server expects you to be using. So if I click New Query, you'll notice that the left-hand drop-down here is automatically populated with our database name.